if you didn't see the Boonk Gang interview, you could probably just look it up on YouTube. It probably popped right up. The interviewee had all these tats. He was a white boy with a tat on his head, so that right there is a telltale sign if you on the right interview or not. But in this interview and on this specific section of the interview, he was speaking about his lack of ability to express his feelings and face the demons that he has inside, and that's why he's so high, because when he's so high he's numb to everything, and when he's sober he just feels all the weight of the world on him. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to attack that because that's a prevalent issue in the Black and Hispanic communities of raising our young men to suppress their feelings. Stop that shit, man. Just because you're a man does not mean you're not human. You're dehumanized. You feel what I'm saying? You still feel pressure. You still feel love. You still feel sadness. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to express those feelings. Real shit. Now, as men and having so much pressure on us to provide, be there, make sure everybody is good, protect, not only that, and to live up to what the stature of what a man is, and just so much. And then when you do live up to all that, you don't get the praise for it. It's just something that you're supposed to do. With all that and all the weight of the world on our shoulders, I truly believe it's so imperative for us, especially, to express our feelings sometimes, just to keep our balance, just to keep that head on right. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't, that's when you explode. From a young age, us men are taught to suppress our feelings, to hide our feelings. Don't cry, don't break, be strong, all that. But as you get older, some of us, we realize how horrible and how detrimental that is on your mental health, because suppressing your feelings does not eliminate the feelings. It just masks it momentarily until the next time it comes back up and it had time to fester and marinate, and that's when explosion comes. Now, I believe that self-medication is the most destructive and detrimental way of trying to, I guess, suppress your feelings or eliminate your problems, because not only does it not work, not only are you putting your own health at risk, but you're also putting the people around you at risk. You're putting the people around you at risk of watching you destroy yourself. You're putting the people around you at risk of possibly getting hurt by you or getting hurt by situations that you may have caused. You put the people around you at risk of getting into some shit because of your self-medication. So be aware of that. People that are around these people, be aware of that. This mental health thing is real, because at the end of the day, these true suicidal threats, they don't have any signs. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be very intuitive with them, because it's kind of like the Robin Williams situation. One day he's here, the next day he's not. So be very intuitive. Now, the next part of this is the importance of expressing your feelings and your secrets to the right people. I can't stress this enough, to make sure you keep that vital, super sensitive information in the hands of the right people. For one, if you go to somebody and you tell them your situation or your feelings and what you going through, and they just brush you off, that shit right there can deter you or discourage you from ever going to anyone else in the future to express your feelings, or go to somebody with the issues you're going through. You feel what I'm saying? So that's very, very important, of expressing your feelings and what you're going through to the right people, the people that really truly care about you and your well-being. So the most important reason it's imperative to make sure you're divulging your secrets and expressing your feelings to someone that you trust and someone that you know cares about you is to avoid this exact situation with 50 and Floyd. These brothers was really calling each other brothers at one point, when Floyd was really going out there and trying to fight Oscar, and I think a little bit after that they were still cool, up until the domestic violence case with Floyd. For them to go from calling each other brothers to Floyd divulging the secret of 50 not being so close with his first son, to 50 divulging the secret of Floyd not being able to read, that's just terrible to me. If I ever called you my bro or my sis, I could never, in the worst fallouts, just spill the beans and release all your secrets and release how you felt about all these situations. How the fuck can I do that? You feel what I'm saying? And people nowadays, they'll do it without a falling out. They'll do it just because it's a motherfucking awkward silence in the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? They got that little awkward silence. Now they want to spill your beans. Or, such and such did this, and, such and such did that. Or, this, that, and the third. So then it's like, imagine if a falling out came. You feel what I'm saying? They'd put everything on broadcast. So that's why it's very, very much imperative for you to make sure that you're divulging your secrets and expressing your feelings to someone that's going to protect and respect them, that like it's their own secrets and feelings. You feel what I'm saying? For you to fall out with someone and for you to like release all these secrets and release how they felt about all this shit, that's lame shit to me. I'm sorry. Even that back and forth with Floyd and 50, that shit is entertaining, but that shit is corny as fuck to me, man. Now, the last thing I want to kind of touch on is the importance of attacking and dealing with these mental health issues, these demons and these issues of expressing our feelings, mainly as men, as a team. The person that has the issues has to be willing to express their feelings. They have to be willing to face them demons head on. You feel what I'm saying? Those mental issues head on. And the family and friends, you have to be there as a foundation. You have to be there as support. You got to be there for encouragement and reassurance that you have their back and you will always have their back. You feel what I'm saying? You can't brush them aside or tell them how they should feel, because all that does is create more of an atmosphere of them feeling alone. So we got to attack all these things as a team and do all this shit together. You feel what I'm saying? And I do want to have more discussions on this issue, so reach out to me. So for me personally, I never liked Boonk Gang. I never thought anything he did was funny, but I could always tell that he had kind of like mental health issues, or he had demons that he was dealing with, because at the end of the day, he was doing a lot of shit. None of that shit to me was funny, but it was all like attention-seeking shit, like you dumping all this fucking soda on McDonald's and doing a slip and slide in the fucking McDonald's. Like, how is that funny? That's like an attention seeker. It's like you got stuff going on in your mind that you're dealing with, and people just laughing at it, but that shit is real. When you going out there and you willing to smoke anything just to get a few laughs or likes, that's not entertainment. That's a mental health issue. You feel what I'm saying? So I hope that brother can get his thing together. Hopefully he could get past this, get a little bit sober, and hopefully he could be a face of encouragement to getting past all this and learning how to deal with everything. So in conclusion, us men, we have to throw away that notion that men aren't supposed to express their feelings. They just supposed to suppress everything, be a man, and fuck it, keep trucking. Keep trucking. Fuck all that, man. We humans just like everybody else. So anytime you feel the need to express your feelings, divulge some secrets, find someone. Find a friend that you entrust. Find a family member that you entrust. Find a significant other that you can trust. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, you have to divulge all that shit into someone that truly, truly cares about you and your mental health, your mental psyche, and just you as a person. You feel what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think about this whole discussion. Should men express their feelings? And how should they go about finding the right person to express their feelings to? Y'all know what it is. MizzyWorld.